Hello, you guys, and welcome back to our podcast, Beyond the Milestone Reflections at 25 by Haya. And I know that you've heard this title a million times, planning for 2025, but in today's episode, I won't explain why it's important to plan or how to plan. I am here to reflect a very realistic lifestyle with realistic results. I'm here to highlight hidden areas we normally forget while stepping into a new year. Most of us feel overwhelmed, especially that we're finalizing 2024. And some are disappointed because they keep looking at the breakdowns of the year and how much they suffered and the pain they gained throughout the journey, neglecting their patience and their power to make each month better than the one before. I see a trending reel on Instagram where people view all the amazing moments of the year in less than a minute. So you, as a person watching, your brain will quickly take you to the negative side, telling you, what about you? Where are your achievements? Let people see them as if they're worth nothing unless people compliment them. Here's the point. You're ending your reel and your year with feelings of disappointment and dissatisfaction and maybe jealousy, I don't know. So imagine you're starting your year with those feelings. End it well to start it well. And instead of looking at what others achieved, look at yourself. And please never start by counting your achievements. Please, surviving from the year with a good heart, believing, trusting in Allah is the only achievement. You can call other stuff as trials, experiences, it's fine. What you did or still doing is a record for you. This is important to think that what you've done builds you and shapes you. I want you to start by clearing your mind from what you're thinking of now. Take a draft, write anything in your mind. How are you feeling? What are the things that are taking space from what you're thinking of? And let's start on a clear page. Next step, list all the good things you did for yourself, for your family, or for your work. List them randomly. Write everything, literally. Even the expensive watch you purchased last month. Feel all the small details took effort or money from you. Step 3, start a new page called My Current Case and categorize your current situation into 4 aspects. So step number 1, you took a draft, you wrote everything in your mind. Step number 2, you write the things you did for yourself, for your family, for your work, randomly as well. Step number 3, you are writing your current case or your current situation, and please follow my steps. So you need to categorize them into 4 aspects. The 4 aspects are relations, family, financial situation, and soul, which is your relationship with yourself. You can say like your spiritual side and inner self. And you need to add work. So I made them one section, one category, which is relations and family. Category 2, financial situation. Category 3, soul and inner self. And category 4 is work. Write your case in each day and every section. For example, relations and family. You will write that I sit with my family 1 hour a day, but this is not enough and I need to specify the whole Friday for them. Or relations. I have one best friend and I decided to close my circle and keep other relations on the surface. I decided not to leave my life open as it used to be. And financially, you can say that I am having, for example, 2,000 JDs in my account as savings, and I have those cash currently, and I want to plan to save this and this and this by the end of the year or the first quarter of 2025. And actually, I'm a person, I don't like to plan for the whole year. I set the vision, or not the vision, I like to say theme of the year. So for example, the theme for my 2025 is to focus on my self and my inner soul and my relationship with Allah, while the goals inside the year will be different, but at the same time targeting the theme. Got what I mean? So for example, another goal, soul and inner self. You can say I'm committed to praying, but not on sharp timings. I read Adhkar, but not every day. And I stopped letting my emotions control me. And I'm training myself to sit alone for 1 hour twice a week. Work. You can say I have a good job. I started to feel bored. I took one course to improve my performance. My relationship with my manager is not the best so far. You see, you guys, specify and detail each section without stating your missing spots. So this is step number 3. You are writing your current situation among those 4 sections or aspects. Step number 4. Now, the 4th sheet or the 4th section. What do I want? Here, I want you to write randomly as well. What do you want to do? Because I want them to sound as realistic as possible. So write all your desires first one shot. Then we will move to proofreading them, to read them again and make sure you are able to execute what you've written. So again, sheet number 4, you will write what do you want, but don't write them in an order, because I want you to open another sheet, sheet number 5, and to proofread. Proofreading means you will read them again, you will scan them again, and you will rearrange them. Got what I mean? In the order you want. Can I now emphasize the hidden parts that people normally skip while talking about planning? And actually, this is the purpose behind the whole episode. I will state them regardless the priority, but this is how I'm having them already in my mind. Number 1, sadaqah, which is part of the soul and inner self section. Giving others the only way that teaches us the meaning of life. And it pushes us to appreciate what we're having, and it lights up your heart once it gets dark. The word given, the idea of being a giver, to feel with other people, to give other people. I declare from this point the importance of picking people around us carefully. And alhamdulillah that I'm surrounded by genuine people. I don't have to give the credit to myself every single time. My best friend, Dima, keeps reminding me to make sadaqah monthly. And I see her message telling me, Haya, I sent this shot, for example, for me and for you. So pay me this amount. For example, pay me 50 JDs. I want from you 50 JDs because I sent 50 JDs for me and for you. And I'm truly grateful for her. I'm grateful for having her in my life, because she reminds me to do something without, how can I say? Like, once I forget, I feel I have this person who reminds me, hey, go and do this. Got what I mean? So, sadaqah is not something obvious. Like, why we take it in our mind as something obvious and okay, you can do sadaqah whenever you want. Okay, I know this, but why not to put it on your to-do list? This is my point. And another point, Surah Al-Baqarah. I was listening to a very nice podcast by Dr. Ra'fat Al-Musri. The podcast name is Surah Al-Baqarah wa Bina Al-Mujtama' Al-Muslim Ma Ra'fat Al-Musri. And he states that Surah Al-Baqarah doesn't, and it's not only stories and lessons for Muslims, but it is the base for a peaceful, clear life dealing with Allah and dealing with people, with yourself, and with everyday interactions. It has the longest verse in the Holy Quran, which is the verse of debt, Ayat al-Dain, and a precious verse, Ayat al-Kursi. And I'm not telling you to read it every day, but I'm encouraging you to start searching behind its tafsir and let it be your first habit by 2025, sorry. First hour of the day. So I said one important point, which is sadaqah. Second point, Surah Al-Baqarah. Third point, the first hour of the day. They say if you own your morning, you own the whole day. And yes, please don't start your morning talking to your friend or shouting. Zip your mouth by early morning and digest what happened last night. Set the intention for the day. Easy peasy. Don't talk to people from early morning. It truly makes a difference. It's not easy to fix your mood. So start your morning peacefully and, breathe, meditate, have your cup of coffee alone, then have another one with your mother, with your friend. Like, it won't be a problem. Got what I mean? And for me, those were the important touches that you might add to take with you to 2025. I think I still have something I want to say, which is something I personally do and love, and I see it helpful, which is memorizing and remembering memories or past stuff happened with you. I am not with looking at what you've done or at past memories. I am with something called memories decluttering. To declutter your memories. You don't have to take your past with you. Your bad memories are part of the past. Leave them, bury them, and even good memories. Like, I know you might see them motivating, but no. What is motivating is that you can now start creating new memories with the new people, leaving all the bad stuff, or I would say your mistakes, to your old versions. And finally, as we step into 2025, let's carry with us the most powerful realization. You are not your past, nor the expectations of others. You are a work in progress, a story unfolding, and every chapter is yours to write. Don't let the weight of yesterday dictate your tomorrow. Instead, embrace the lessons, cherish the growth, and let go of what no longer serves you, whether it's doubt, fear, or even the urge to compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. This year, promise yourself something simple yet profound: to honor your unique path. Plan, but a plan with grace. Start small. Give yourself credit for every little step, for every quiet victory, for every moment you chose to try again. And remember, the beauty of life is not in perfection or grand achievements. It's the sincerity of your efforts, the relationships you nurture, the prayers you whisper, and the gratitude you feel. Begin this year with a clarity, faith, and an open heart. The rest will follow surely. Thank you so much.